To solve for part C, to calculate the number of stages, recall that Henry's law is equals or y is equal to 2.4x. Now to solve this, we redraw the column by using mole fraction only. So mole percent is shown, which is similar to mole fraction. So this value is 0.05, 0.01, 0.1 and 0. Now we can follow the steps which are written in the PDF file attached in e-learning. The first step is we grade our XY diagram according to the operating line or according to what was in the draw of the column. So the first point will be 0 and 1. So we plot 0 against 0.01 and we plot 0.1 against 0.05 as shown in the graph. So notice that the first point is 0.01, which I put here to be 1 as a mole percent. This is 0.01 with x equals to 0, and this is our second point, which is 0.1 y and 0.05 x. Then we draw a straight line, and we call the straight line to be operating line. In order to draw the equilibrium line, the task is easy, so that we can recall our Henry law, and we can assume two values. The easiest value to assume is x is equals to 0. If we apply it in the equation, we can get y equals 0. So our first point is 0, 0 as usual. Our second point, we can assume any of the values on the x-axis. Here I selected 4. If we put 4 in the equation, we can get 9.6. So our second point is 4x and 9.6, around 9.6. Then we draw the equilibrium line, and this equilibrium line can be extended. After we have both lines, we can start drawing the stages as usual, perfectly horizontal and perfectly vertical until we reach the top of the column. So this is the bottom of the column and this is the top of the column. In this case, what I got is five stages. And the difference here is that our operating line comes below the equilibrium line. In gas liquid absorption, it was vice versa. The operating line was above the equilibrium line. This is the only difference, while the procedure and calculations, they are all the same.